Hello YouTube, it's Rom from Ramen Noodles TCG, and today I will be bringing you a Master Duel video. So after the previous ban list, Runick Fountain got limited to 1, and I was playing Runick Naturia last format, and with 1 Fountain the deck is basically unplayable. I got really sad, so I wanted to avenge my fountainous friends, so I decided to start playing Runick Spright. Now, Runick Spright is still playable with 1 fountain. Obviously, you lose a lot of grind game from the Runicks, because if you lose your fountain, you can't really get it back. But Spright has always been a glass cannon sort of strategy, so it's no stranger to Spright players to have to play a glass cannon deck like this. Now, Spright has also been kind of gutted in Master Duel. Nimble Beaver, of all things, got limited to 1, so the deck doesn't really have a normal summon anymore, which is why I am playing Live Twin Runick Spright. Now, the thing about the Live Twins is that they finally give Runick Spright a good normal summon that isn't something like Hyperia or Capshell. God forbid you play Capshell. The thing I like about the Live Twins is that it's a normal summon. All of the twins are normal summons, except Frost, but Frost is still okay. All of the twins are normal summons, and the Live Twins give you draw power, which is really nice with the Runicks, because, as you can see by the ban list here, all of the Runicks are not... Runick is very much not at full power. Like, everything is semi-limited. So, in order to have a high enough density of Runick spells to play Runick Spright, you have to play a lot of bad Runick cards. You have to play multiple Smiting Storm. If I wanted to get to a normal number of Runick cards, because right now I'm only playing 14 of the Runick quick plays. Runick decks want to play at least 15. That's like the bare minimum, even for Runick Spright. But I'm only playing 14. However, the draw power from the Live Twins makes up for that. So, let's get into the card by card. I'm playing 3 Lila, 1 Kiss-a-Kill, 1 Kiss-a-Kill Frost, and 2 Sunny Snitch for the Live Twin lineup. Now, Lila is the better normal summon of the two. When you normal summon a twin, it summons the other twin from deck, but Kiss-a-Kill Frost is the one with the draw effect in graveyard. So you want to start with Lila, so you can special summon Frost straight from the deck. But you also want to play the 1 Kiss-a-Kill, obviously, just so that way you don't lose in the grind game. Or if you have Lila plus Sunny Snitch, you can Lila summon Kiss-a-Kill and then search Frost and then have 3 materials. So yeah, I like these ratios a lot. This gives you 6 normal summons, 6 Live Twin normal summons. Jet, Red, and Carrot are also kind of okay normal summons sometimes. But yeah, 6 normal summons felt like a good number. You could play around with these ratios. I wouldn't play any less than 3 Lila. You don't want to play multiple Kiss-a-Kill, really. But maybe you could bump up Sunny Snitch to 3 if you're not having enough Live Twins. But I really like these ratios. I've been testing it a lot. I hit D-level max with this, and it was quite a good climb. So yeah, those are the Live Twin ratios. For the Sprites, I am basically maxing out. I'm playing the 2 blue, 1 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, 2 starter, 1 smashers. Now, you really don't want to play more than 1 red or carrot. They're super searchable, and you'll go through them basically every game, so it's not like you have trouble finding them. They're not terrible, they're extenders. But you don't need multiple. They can kind of clog your hand if you play multiple. You need enough room for non-engine and Runick spells. In the TCG, a lot of live twin Runick Spright decks were playing less Sprite cards. Like, some lists were playing 1 blue, some lists were playing 1 starter. But in Master Duel, with everything as gutted as it is, you need enough starters. So that's why I'm playing the 2 blue, 2 starter. Smashers is really good in this deck. You could play Double Cross instead, but I think Smashers does a lot better. It's a lot more versatile as well, just because it's not bad going second. And there's a nice interaction with the live twins that I will get into later with Smashers. Now, I am playing the 1 Fountain because it's limited, and the 14 Runick spells. I'm maxing out on all the good ones. Tip, Flashing Fire, Destruction, Freezing Curses, Slumber, Smiting Storm. I'm not maxing out on Smiting Storm. I'm playing 2 Smiting Storm, 1 Dispelling, and 0 Golden Droplet because this card is really bad. Yeah, those are the Runick ratios. I'm playing 14 Runick spells, which is not amazing. You want to be able to see 2 Runick spells in your opening hand in order to resolve the draw effective fountain, but there's not enough good Runick spells to play. So, after the live twin draws, because Frost will draw you a card, Kiss a Kill will draw you a card, you have enough consistency to get to your Runick spells. I did the math on this. The chance of opening 2 or more Runick spells in hand, in your opening hand, is 58% on your first turn, but after 1 Kiss a Kill draw, that chance goes up to around 70%, and after the second Kiss a Kill draw, that goes up to about 80%, which is really, really good. It's really consistent. I like it. You don't have to play a high density of bad Runick spells in this deck, which I really like. You have a lot of space for non-engine relative to other builds of Runick Spright. Speaking of non-engine, let's get into that. I'm playing the 3 Max C, 3 Ash, 2 Called By, and 2 Effect Veiler. This is pretty standard for Master Duel. You need your Max C's and your Ashes. Max C is also a 2, which is really, really funny. There's a lot of scenarios in which you can normal summon a Max C and then special a Sprite and then keep playing. You want a shotgun Max C in the draw phase in this format. It's bad into Labyrinth to do it like this, but it's a lot stronger into things like Vanquish Soul and Kashtira, which are a lot harder matchups than Labyrinth. Unlike Runick Naturia, which doesn't care about Max C, you do need to care about Max C because there's not enough Runick spells for you just to pass on Fountain. So you do want your 3 Ash to Called By. And I'm also playing Effect Veiler, 2 copies of it to round out the main deck. You could play Imperm in this slot, but I like Veiler better in Runick decks because you want cards that are live to draw off of Fountain. Imperm is a little bit better going second, which this deck can struggle with. But in the grind game where you're drawing off a Fountain, the Veilers really come in clutch. So moving on to the extra deck, I am only playing 2 Hugin for the Runick Fusions. I could not find space for Jerry, which is unfortunate because you have no way of recycling your Fountain, even if it gets destroyed. But you do have Hugin to protect it. Maybe you could play 3 Hugin, but I don't think it's necessary. You go through 2 Hugin on your first turn fairly frequently, but you never need the third one, from my experience, because you always have something like Elf in the EMZ, so you don't even get the opportunity to summon a Runick Fusion outside of that. For Xyz, I am playing the 1 Mannequin Cat, 2 Gigantic, 1 Zeus. Now, Mannequin Cat is insane in any Sprite deck. If you're playing Sprite, you need Mannequin Cat. Obviously, your live twins are a 1-card rank 2, so it's really easy to make both this and Gigantic. This is your answer to Dimension Shifter. If your opponent shifters you, you can make Mannequin Cat. special summon the Shifter, and then Mannequin Cat will trigger to summon a Sprite from your deck, because Shifters are dark. Keep in mind that you can't activate Mannequin Cat to summon a non-level 2 after you've already used Starter or Gigantic, which is really important to note. That's a mistake that I've made quite a few times. You don't want to make that mistake. But Mannequin Cat is insane. Summoning back a Shifter against Kashtira really screws them over, and it's a huge punish for decks that want to Shifter you. It's not as amazing against Vanquish Soul, but it still matters. Being able to summon your opponent's stuff back to their field gives you targets to pop with Flashing Fire and stuff to negate with Freezing Curses if you need to get that draw. Yeah, it's really nice. 2 Gigantic Spright. I was playing one for a little while, but you need the second one. From my experience, you usually go through 1 on your first turn, and then 1 to help you clean things up on a future turn. I'm playing the 1 Zeus. Obviously, it's limited. Because I'm playing a Runick deck, you don't make Zeus too often, but it's really nice for going second situations where you don't open any Runick spells. You can just go to the battle phase, crash swing a Gigantic into something, and then make Zeus to clear the board, and yeah, it really cleans up gummy board states, which I like. IP Masquerena is a Sprite staple. It's part of your main end board. You don't make it as often as you might think, but if you do the whole wombo combo where you end on everything, you will make Masquerena. Masquerena is really nice. For the Masquerena targets, I'm playing Unicorn and Underworld Goddess. Both of them are Fiends, which comes up a lot. Goddess is really good removal against anything that resists targeting, or destruction for that matter. Unicorn is really good removal. It pairs really nicely with the Twins, which I will get to in a moment. I am playing the 2 Kiss-a-Kill, 1 Lilla, as far as the Evil Twins. When you activate the Twins, it locks you into Fiends from the extra deck, which is important to keep in mind. So if you're not familiar with the basic Live Twin combo, you can go normal A Twin, Special A Twin, make Kiss-a-Kill, Kiss-a-Kill bring back Lilla, link into Evil Lilla bring back Kiss-a-Kill, and then make... Evil Lilla bring back Kiss-a-Kill affect the draw, and then you can make a second Kiss-a-Kill to prepare the Lilla pop on your opponent's turn. It's really nice. This provides a nice resource loop for the deck. It helps your grind game a lot. Yeah, it's really good. The reason you do want to play 2 Kiss-a-Kill is because you will sometimes need to link off the 2 links for a Kiss-a-Kill to have something to end on, because you want to summon back the Lilla on your opponent's turn. It also pairs really nicely with Smashers, because after you go through Kiss-a-Kill Lilla and then the second Kiss-a-Kill, you can Kiss-a-Kill effect to bring back the Lilla, trigger the Lilla to pop, and then you can Smashers banish your Kiss-a-Kill, which leaves your field clear to Lilla effect, bring back the second Kiss-a-Kill for another draw, which is really, really good. It's a really nice interaction. I was going to play Trouble Sunny, but I couldn't find the space. It felt a bit Winmore. I never really needed it, except for turn 3 scenarios. But at that point, you're very much too far ahead in card advantage to need to make Trouble Sunny, and Gigantic Spright is plenty large as is. 2 Spright Elf. I can't believe they kept Elf legal in Master Rule. This card is broken. The second one comes up all the time. It's really nice in the grind game. You can bring back the Link monsters if your opponent controls a monster, which is really useful. It gives you a lot more flexibility because you can bring back your Kiss-a-Kill and your Lilla, even if you have to tribute them for Red and Carrot. The whole Red and Carrot interaction is really nice because you can tribute your Evil Twin Links for Red and Carrot and clear the field to bring the other one back. It's really nice. Elf is just insane for grind game. You can bring back red, carrot, the whole shebang. It's incredible. Sprite Sprint is really good. It doesn't see as much use in this deck. It's Sprite, so you only play one Sprint. I don't think any deck really plays more than one Sprint. Especially in this deck, you don't use Sprint as much because you're not sending Nimble Angler because you don't have Nimble Angler. But there are some important combos with Sprint. If you don't open a live twin, you can make Sprint to dump. You make Sprint to dump Lilla, and then you can Gigantic Sprite, summon a Kiss-a-Kill from the deck, and then go for Kiss-a-Kill and Lilla and do the whole live twin line. It's really nice. Sprint also, it's a 1 effect per turn. And the fact that we don't really use the dump effect too much means that you can use the Sprint effect to break boards, which is really cool. I feel like that's a very underutilized effect of Sprite Sprint, which we get to make use of in this deck quite frequently. And obviously we have the Unicorn and the Goddess. You're Fiend locked, but you're Fiend locked after using Kiss-a-Kill and Lilla, but these are both Fiends. The nice thing about Unicorn in this deck, pairing with the live twins, is that you can link off a twin link and a random monster to make Unicorn, which gets you not only the spin, but it also gets you the draw, and it clears the field to summon back the other twin. So yeah, that's the deck. I have some replays to show you, and it's time to get into that. So I have 2 replays here to show. This replay is against Puncteer, and this is meant to showcase the full combo. This is against a duelist by the name of Saljing Yu. Thanks Google Translate for allowing me to read that name. So yeah, a pretty good hand from us. It's got everything you need, full combo basically. So an Ash for the Max C, and now we can go full combo. So start by normal summoning a twin, then grabbing Sunny Snitch, grab Frost, and then get a Runick spell going. Pitch the twin. I want to hold the Runick spell, just so that way I can, do the draw too, and such. So yeah. Go for Gigantic Sprite. This is a minor misplay on my end. I should have used the Lilla as material because I want to be able to summon Lilla first. You want to summon Lilla first, the evil Lilla first. But yeah, it's only a minor sequencing thing. This just leaves me slightly vulnerable to something else. Per se, like a Bestial on the evil twin, for example. So we are able to resolve the fountain, so basically you summon blue off of Gigantic, then you resolve fountain. So the reason you do it like that is that I do it like that because I want to grab the Jet first before drawing off a fountain. So it gives me, obviously I'm going to go grab Jet and then get my search for a spell trap. But it gives me an opportunity to, I want to thin my deck a little bit by going through blue, but I also do want to draw extenders like starter or carrot or red. So I want to thin my deck ever so slightly, but not all the way, if that makes sense. So yeah, grab a starter with the Jet. Now go for Kiss-a-Kill here. Yeah, so now we make a Kiss-a-Kill. Get the Kiss-a-Kill draw because the Lil is up on the field, and then we'll starter. Yeah, so drawing Tip off of the Kiss-a-Kill is incredible. Going for Masquerena. Going for Lilla. And keep in mind that Kiss-a-Kill and Lilla lock you into Fiends from the extra deck. So yeah, this is the end board. So we have the Masquerena to link off either the Kiss-a-Kill or the Lilla to make a Unicorn. We have a Monster to Gate from red, and we have some follow-up from Elf, and 3 cards in hand, along with the Runick Fountain at the ready. So yeah, things are looking really good for us until the opponent drops Raigeki, which is a bit unfortunate. But we do have Masquerena. Thankfully, we saved the second copy of Kiss-a-Kill in the extra deck, And the Kill is protected by the IP Masquerade effect. So yeah, we're still balling here. Goes for Branded Regained, and then the Drew's Worm that was likely the drop return. It was almost certainly the drop return. Because if it wasn't, that would be very strange. So yeah, the opponent drops off of Regain, we draw off of Frost, and then the opponent tries to do the Punk combo, discarding Shiren. And it's at this point we try to mess with the opponent by banishing the top 3 with Dispelling, or with Smiting Storm, excuse me, and then getting the Lillipop going. Yeah, so pop the Yaman to prevent the Punk combo from starting, and yeah, that's that. So yeah, that was the first replay, and now I have a second replay that I would like to share against Spenda, a Kashtira player. So yeah, it's a very similar hand to last time. We have a Live Twin plus 2 Runick spells. Yeah, so do this, and then this time we get Shifted. Now, we got Shifted, which is a bit unfortunate. We can't do, like, the regular combo, but we do have the Mannequin Cat right. So, we can go for Mannequin Cat here, summon back the Shifter, Mannequin Cat will trigger, attempting to summon something from deck. Unfortunately for us, the opponent does have the Ash, which is quite annoying. We can just set 2 pass, stand by main. Tries to go for Zodiac Barrage. We will Destruction the Barrage. The opponent has Rise Heart, trying to get something going. Theosis back a Unicorn for follow-up. He goes for Tear Cash. Yeah. Now we can go for the Mannequin Cat, grabbing red, Battle Phase, and then we have the Pop. The opponent has an empty graveyard because of Shifter, but it doesn't matter too much, as we can just normal summon a Twin, go for Lilla, go for Gigantic, go for Blue, grab Jet, Starter, and then it's at this point that we very much start running away with the game. After going Elf into a Twin, go for Kill, get the Lillipop, and then make a second. So that way the Lillipop is online immediately. The opponent attempts to crash. We will allow this to happen because during the main phase 2, I can revive back the Kill or the Lilla. Either one works. I'm really greedy and I want that draw. Opponent has the triple attack, and we Carrot Negate. That's game over.
Thanks for watching. I know this was my first Master Duel video, so let me know what you thought of it down in the comment section below. I'd definitely be willing to make more of this sorts of content if you guys are interested. I don't play that much Master Duel, but I like it enough, and it's a fun game to play, and so on. So yeah, I've been testing a lot of stuff post ban list, so I will have some updates to the decks that I've previously been playing on the channel up soon. I've been testing Virtual World and Gold Pride again. Yeah, those decks seem really nice with some extra stuff off the ban list. So yeah, look forward to that. Be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.